Hello and welcome to another Planet video from UNM.nu. As has been the norm lately, this is an emergency bonus video. No emergency today. The emergency was when I dumped over 8 million gamma. But this one has to do with Tomas let us know about this from Reddit. As somebody was obviously fed up enough about Planet, they came up with like 15 reasons why Planet has failed, why it's been a scam, whatever. So let me go ahead and start sharing my screen here, and I just want to show you my response. I'm not going to discredit, I'm not going to totally discredit what this Redditor posted, but I mean, it was just a pure attack on Planet, and I actually really disagreed with most of it. I'm going to agree with some of the stuff. You know, our communication has always stunk. That needs to be improved, but hopefully you can start seeing my screen now. So again, this is from Tomas, and then like Kev chimed in, and Zeno, none of that's true. Yeah, thank you, Zeno. Funny enough, when I saw da da da, I was thinking of the Sports Center theme, da 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 da. But I know what you mean is da da da. So I'll be your super detective tonight, I guess. Again, I really am a fan of Planet. I'm not a professional at any of this. I don't get paid for any of these YouTube videos. I do this out of the goodness of my heart to pass the time to have fun with all of you, to share with the community. And so that's what this video is going to be all about, is essentially having a civil conversation with the person who made that negative Reddit post. I appreciate what Zeno said. Apparently he thought I had a decent response. I just want to share that with all of you. You could add more. If you have additional thoughts, please leave them in the comments. That way people who are deterred by Planet, you can go ahead and add more comments than what I did in my Reddit response. I thought it was long enough as it is, but I'm sure you could bring up many more valid points, or maybe put it more eloquently than I did. But yeah, sounded very venty with scam put everywhere. As somebody who's clearly finally had their last straw with Planet. Zeno's never had any fault with Biz, neither have I, neither have, I think, everybody, especially the ones who are still around. Looking forward to V3 pools. Even bought some Aqua to celebrate. Way to go, Zeno. Very proud of you. I know you just I know you hadn't really been involved with Bitcoin. You got some Bitcoin for the first time, or at least you added to your Bitcoin. So getting some more Aqua, you're a trooper. You've been as Planet maximalist as I have. So hopefully together we can see the glory days. We'll see. But I did like this Batman thing right there. Everyone is up posting this, so naturally a lot of us down posted it. This is one of those things that I feel like down posting it just because I believe it's just really fake news that's made up lies about Planet, so I won't promote that. Now, I've already told people, now that I'm an admin with the Telegram group, I'm not one of those people who's just going to start banning people left or right. I'm not going to be deleting messages left or right. Even the spammers, I'm a libertarian. If you have to put a label on me politically, I'm a libertarian. I believe in free speech. I'm not into censorship at all. Again, once people start posting stuff which is too distracting and taking our mind off of Planet, so again, if the spammers get out of control, yes, I'll ban them, I'll delete those messages. But for me to even like downvote this message, I prefer just responding to it with positive comments and truthful information than just downvoting it. But I also get Kev's point, is it was fake news which was hurting Planet, so I contributed and downvoted it like he recommended. Then they had some tax questions. Yes, you can sell at a loss and rebuy back. That is a valid tax strategy confirmed by Deutschland also. DG. I'm glad people like DG are still around. It does make life fun. It does make Planet fun, even though we're going through a very stressful time. But this is my response right here. It is to Palpitation Do 8534. Who knows who that is in terms of who they were on Telegram? I think everything else was just me trying to help unban EJP. I don't know why this person's banned from this channel. I think I was told maybe it's because the person just needs to go through the CAPTCHA or whatever, and then they'll be admitted back to the group. So if you're watching EJP, just do the CAPTCHA and see if that works. I mean, it doesn't look like there's any actual ban on your account. I got that confirmed by other people, other admins. So anyway, let's go ahead and click on the Reddit and just go through it. Yeah. And this is good because also I can see the new comments maybe from the last time I read it. Reddit from Reddit. But anyway, I'm not even going to go through all 15 of these because we'll get to my post where I literally copy and paste what this person said and then respond to it. But you can see there are 14 complaints here. I guess on my response, I had 15 because I added my own stuff as the 15th comment. Again, 4 years of personal observation of Planet Finance. Planet Finance came into existence May of 2021. We're in the year 2024. So right there, 4 years of observation of Planet Finance doesn't even make sense since it's been around less than 4 years. But whatever, that's nitpicky. But I'm sorry this person lost 200K. That's definitely more than I've lost with Planet. Again, my whole strategy since I got into crypto 2018 was load up on Bitcoin. Now I can kind of just have fun. As if Planet goes to zero, I still have my retirement and everything in Bitcoin. So, but anyway, sorry to hear how much you lost. Not to that scale from this person. Seems like the Aqua space has gone real quiet lately. I'm not really sure what that means. Telegram sure hasn't gone really real quiet lately. Aqua, if anything, has picked up. Of course, Gamma has gone really quiet. Is Gamma suffering like crazy? We'll see if it can be saved or not. They don't rug, rather a slow rug. I don't need to read any more of that. I appreciate Crazy Crypto Bull. Apparently, this money made a ton of money off of Planet. I guess the first name that comes to mind is Julian, but I don't know who this is. But somebody's had some success with Planet. Obviously, they're sticking around. And this person was very honest. I'm not just going to read this comment. Go and pause the video if you want. But this person seemed to be upfront and honest. Went all in with 85K, made 1.1 million, secured himself financially, bought his mom a house for himself, a couple semi trucks. With the leftover gains, bought Bitcoin, Aqua, Gamma. This is gambling money, but Planet changed his life once, so he's going to try it again. That's like the perfect attitude. I haven't had that kind of success, but whoever that is had success, is ready for more success. I hope to join him. When I say I hope to join him, I'm sticking around Planet and just keep investing. So if it does rebound, he's going to be successful and I'm going to be successful. I know a lot of the rest of you on Telegram are going to be successful. Not everybody complains. Not everybody's quit investing. Nobody's scaring fake news. This is the one I'm going to click at shortly. Not a scam. Everything mentioned was fake, false. And again, this person is saying we're all just in denial, do the math. So let's get to my actual responses. Okay, so I don't know why I couldn't respond directly to that post, but I just made my own and linked it here. So that's how you can find it. So responding to the fact that scam stable pools by making fractional bug as it looks, and again, the English here isn't the greatest. Not that my English is the best. I'm going to just read this word for word. Scammed stable pool by making fractional bug as it looked so later when the pool is outdated. Last people could not take their tokens out. Numerous times people are reporting it on chat and is never resolved for him. So my response is that I'm actually not sure what he's talking about, but the only thing that came to my mind was the 3D It's been a long day, stumbling over my words. I need to slow down. Okay. Was the 3G stable swap from February 2nd, 2023. So if that's what he's referring to, then I just mentioned that I didn't have any problems getting my funds out. Now, that could be similar to Green Planet, where now I know for sure one person on Telegram, but probably others who are trying to pull out their Gamma from Green Planet, but that's been removed from the website. You can still remove it from the Infinity Vault, but the Green Planet Gamma has been removed and you can't remove it. And so this could be a situation like that. You can read my actual comment, but essentially what I was getting at is that we were given ample time to remove our Gamma from the Infinity Vault and Green Planet. We were given ample time to remove our crypto from 3G. If you suffered because of a bug, I do sympathize with you. There shouldn't have been a bug. I hate for people to lose money when it could have been prevented, but there was ample time for people like me to have gotten out of these. Now, people may be less active than I am. Maybe they just wanted to wait and see. That's where I didn't want to take a wait and see approach with Gamma. I sold my 8+ million right away. No wait and see for me, as I'm very active with Planet, and I believe those who are active are rewarded more than those who are less active. Obviously, if something like Bitcoin, like my mom, she's not checking the price every day, although I've gotten her to check the price fairly often. But, you know, with Bitcoin, you can kind of just buy it and forget about it. But Planet is definitely not one of those projects. It's too new, it's too changing, it's too small market cap. So moving on, I don't know if this is going to be a 30, 40-minute video. Probably. We'll see. Fake pump scam. They used a special foundation wallet to pretend whale behavior. When all is ready, they pumped the token to all-time highs to attract people. They succeeded and could now start the process. They used that whale account numerous times, but the effect was lower every time. This is where I was just flat out honest with this person. Give me that address or evidence and I'll look at that, as I'm very unaware of any foundation wallet just pumping up the price of Aqua. As I did mention that, yes, I was around when Aqua hit 2,300. I think it was over $2,300 back in 2021 during the DeFi craze. Was Planet responsible for pumping it up to that? I really don't think so. I think that was just the DeFi crazes. Everybody was just FOMOing. And I don't think it was the foundation which caused the price to go that high, and then like that they just like dumped all of a sudden. I think that was just frenzy, FOMO, and then all of a sudden it hit its peak and then it just crashed. That's just, we've seen that in cycles before, and that's what happened here. But and of course I mentioned the fact I haven't seen any evidence for a rug pull, such as from the reserve or treasury. So to me, this is just really fake news. If you have any evidence of this, let me do a video on that. But as of right now, this is just spreading fake news, and that's something I can't stand. The double tokenomics scam. The system was designed in a way that when the Aqua was the original governance token was fully minted, Gamma, the new reward token, was airdropped to Aqua holders, 100% true. At a random time, I guess it was probably airdropped at a random time, but everybody knew once we hit that 100,000 Aqua cap, that would determine how much Gamma you would get through the airdrop. So moving on. The team chose the time as there was never any proof of random date selection, given that they knew when the time is right, they dumped their Aqua. After the pre-selected date, they knew liquidity would flow from Aqua to Gamma, and the only reason to hold Aqua at the time was that the random date was unknown. So basically, they sold Aqua at the all-time high, whereas on the day Gamma was given as already half the price. Just read my comment on your own, but I know I can say well, maybe I should just paraphrase it. That's why I wrote this stuff down, just my memory's not always the greatest anyway. But in terms of the time being random, first of all, I don't think that the Planet Foundation had all this Aqua and said, we're just going to release the Gamma now, and now we're going to sell all of our Aqua for Gamma. That's not what I see happening in the charts. You know, obviously the release of Gamma had been known well in advance. So obviously the Aqua pump was probably anticipation of that airdrop. And then with the shiny new toy, people wanted more Gamma than Aqua just because, again, it's the brand new thing. People were hyped up about Planet at that time. But I disagree with the team dumping their Aqua for Gamma. So I did a look at CoinGecko today, and taking a look at CoinGecko. So here are the things that I just want to quote. I saw the price of Aqua go from $1,200 to $300 in the span of a month, right after Gamma was released. And again, Gamma wasn't tracked immediately. I know I saw over $6 Gamma when it had been released, but just looking at the dates that are available through CoinGecko, we've got $3.58 Gamma on November 25th, and about a month later, it fell to 30 cents. So that's not anything indicative of me seeing that Gamma is being pumped up and Aqua is being pumped down. That was a case where both coins are falling because, I mean, you can come up with a myriad of reasons, but first of all, you're going from one token to two tokens. So if you're just going to have the same market cap now split among two coins, naturally both coins are going to fall in price. But then, you know, the DeFi craze was starting to slow down anyway, and maybe people just wanted a profit take from Gamma. Maybe that's when Julian was taking his profits. I don't remember exactly, but take a look at Live Coin Watch, and that's where you can see Aqua compared to Gamma. And in my opinion, Aqua has held up fairly strong against Gamma, even when Gamma was the shiny new toy, even when Gamma got infused with enthusiasm February of last year when Byzantine took over and started being way active on Telegram. Even then, Aqua still held its own. So, and of course, now Gamma's tanking. But that's my response to that comment. The shorting scam. So with new tokenomics, the scam team was earning Aqua for their work, which I believe is true. I think the developers are paid in Gamma. It was maybe not now, but they were. It was a percentage of all fees Planet was making. Not only they wanted to dump their Gamma as often as possible, but they also allowed the shorting of Aqua. So they basically flooding the chat, causing the price of Aqua to go down, and then borrowing, paying it back at a cheaper price from like 1K to $60. Finally, they stopped it because they had finished their long and short positions. So this is where I believe the developers have been paid in Gamma. As far as I know, they haven't sold. Is Byzantine, again, I'm not going to share my personal communication with him, but he seems to have a lot of other things going on. Not that he's working on other projects than Planet, but he's got other crypto investments. And in that case, I wouldn't be surprised. This is 100% pure speculation, but maybe he still has all the Gamma and Aqua he's ever held. As I know, Aqua was a truly fair token. It wasn't like no Aqua was predetermined or given to developers, team members early on. You had to buy Aqua. That's how everybody earned their Aqua. And I'm sure that Byzantine got a lot of Aqua because he was very bullish on Aqua, just like me, just like a lot of others back in 2021. So, and given Byzantine's still developing, I highly doubt he's sold his Aqua. Whether he's gotten any more, who knows? But I don't really see the case where they were just shorting Aqua, praying for the price to come down. That doesn't seem like Byzantine or Joe or Arthur Curry, any of those people, as far as I'm concerned. I haven't seen any evidence of that. And again, I'm sure people who did short Aqua when it fell from $1,000 to 60, they did well, but I don't think that was the team manipulating the price and just trying to rug pull of all of us other investors. I haven't seen any evidence of that. So again, I'd like to see the evidence. I emphasize that on a lot of these comments. Give me proof that I can dig in deeper, but just making these statements, I haven't seen these scams, and I've been active with Planet since 2021. So the APY scam, okay. Numerous times the APY was fake at Planet Finance. People were reporting this all the time. The calculator they added to the main page was also wrong, and in the end, APY was worse than on Athena alone. Of course, they were trying to say it's a bug and we'll fix it. Now, I have seen the APY inflated in Planet's history. That's why I always kept track of like my daily Gamma earnings, my actual daily Gamma rewards, compared to what the site projected for me through its APY. And there were times where I was earning less Gamma than projected, but my Gamma rewards were still through the roof. I was very satisfied with my rewards. I think it was always more accurate to look at APR versus APY. I think APYs are more accurate these days, is like following, again, this is before the whole Gamma fiasco, but I was looking at my daily Gamma versus what it said I should be making on an APY basis. It seemed accurate. But now with Gamma, who knows? Everything's up in the air right now. So I wouldn't rely on APY. I recommended people to do what I do, is do your own calculations of how much Gamma or whatever you're earning daily. We'll see how the one token system with Aqua is moving forward. If we go to that, we'll see how we resurrect Gamma, if that's the option. Need more information from Byzantine, but as you can tell, he's coding. He's trying to release Pancake Swap v3 and these Athena auto compounding pools. So let's focus on that first. In terms of this being fake, this is one that I wouldn't totally dispute, but I don't think this is the case where they weren't like saying you're going to earn 100,000 APY like a lot of those DeFi projects back in the day. Maybe Olympus DAO was one of those. I mean, that's one of the more famous ones, but we've always had realistic APYs that have been high, and I believe I was receiving that. Now, the price of Aqua and Gamma now being at all-time lows or near all-time lows, that's not helping things out, but that's a different discussion. That's not a scam. Scalper scam. Numerous times they were making UI slippage invalid so that when people were using their innovative solutions to easily swap from one token to LP token, it was scalped badly. They ran multiple types of bots, starting with trend follower, front runner, which was jumping before any sell or buy, before the user was actually able to buy or sell. The result was that the user transaction failed and user retried, but in the meantime, they had already sold bot before the user. Other bots include scalping when doing Athena conversions, where front-running bot jumped and took high slippage, sometimes like 30%. And this is where I had already mentioned the bots above. Must have been in which comment? Where did I talk about the bots? Just so I can refresh my memory. I don't want to waste too much time. I obviously talked about the bots somewhere up there. Go ahead and read through all my comments word for word. I don't feel like doing that now, but I can just talk about the bots again here, is that they are a problem. Again, in terms of front running for the LPs, I really I didn't do research on the LPs back then. For sure, there are bots still around with Aqua and Gamma, as I've done recent YouTube videos on it. Check them out. For the Gamma bot, and now the Aqua bot, which is really influencing me, is you can either increase your gas fees to override the bot, or you let the bot buy and maybe you sell, which hurts the bot. Wait for the bot to sell at a loss, and then you buy your Aqua or Gamma. The options are there. I've covered them before. The bots are annoying. What's the best way to stop them is by increasing liquidity. I expect if we go to a one token system, Biz is going to make the push for increasing the Aqua BTCB pool. We have to. Again, I don't want to rehash what I've said in previous videos, but like Aqua is an older coin, and you can tell there's less activity with Aqua holders. You still have more people in the Aqua BNB pool than the Aqua BTCB pool, which isn't true for Gamma. There's very few Gamma in the Gamma BNB pool compared to the Gamma BTCB pool, which is where people make a valid point. Maybe we get rid of Aqua and move to Gamma as the one token. I still think we're going to move to Aqua. It's the OG token. I would think the developers and OG people have more Aqua than Gamma. I sure have more Aqua than Gamma now, but again, I'm all about the good of the community and planet surviving. So if we make the move to Gamma, then I'll just react. I'm good at that. You've seen it. So, but anyway, yes, we need to increase liquidity, and that's the best way to keep the bots from just buying a relatively small amount of Aqua or Gamma, profiting off of that. You increase liquidity, the bots aren't going to waste their time with us. But in terms of this being a scam, there's bots out there. There's bots for a lot of other projects. We're not alone. So that's not a scam. Screenshot scam. They shared information about plans to work with Binance. They said they have meetings with Binance. It was a bait for more people to invest more and support the scammy platform. Go ahead and vent, buddy. They were supposed to work on the so-called Pink Planet and shared screenshots of Pink Planets. So this is where, yes, I've seen the roadmap. I've been around a while. I know we had Pink Planet for NFTs, Purple Planet for insurance, all sorts of stuff, trying to get partnerships with Binance, Jump Finance, all sorts of people. I don't think those were scams. I think Planet was legitimately trying to get partnerships with these people or make these productions, and it just didn't work out. Now that we're trying to work on PancakeSwap V3 and Athena auto compounding pools, would it be worth it for us to look at NFTs? I haven't heard that from Byzantine, but of course, if that becomes profitable again, if people start getting the NFT craze, maybe we pursue Pink Planet again. I don't know, but I don't think these were scams to get people to Planet. I think these were things we were ambitious on, and it just didn't work out. That's life. Of course, the Terra scam. Do I feel like reading all of this? I think I'm going to let you read it on your own. My whole thing about the Terra scam is that Terra affected all DeFi projects. It affected all of crypto. It was devastating. I mean, you had cocky Do Kwon, who said, like he came up with the perfect algorithm between AUST and Luna, and BlackRock or whoever did it broke the algorithm to where the stable coin wasn't stable anymore, couldn't get back to $1, and it just threw Luna and AUST out, AUSD, whatever, AUST, whatever the acronym is, out of whack. So anyway, I blame Terra more than Planet. Now, yes, they didn't have the greatest Oracle feed from Chainlink. I'm sure they're slow at getting their prices updated. I'm sure Planet was not expecting the crash for AUST like the rest of the world. Could have they had better security, which shut things down quicker? Sure. 2020 hindsight, what happened is $15 million were lost on Green Planet. I'm lucky myself that I was not affected, as I had just been focusing on Aqua and Gamma at that point. I didn't have my own personal crypto on Green Planet at that time, so I wasn't affected, but I feel sorry for those who were affected. Part of the game, again, only invest what you're willing to lose. Realize Planet is crazy risky. To blame Planet for the Terra scam, I don't agree with that whatsoever. I applaud Planet for trying the compensation plan. It doesn't look like we're going to be able to compensate people 100%. We need increased users, increased fees. Let's just try to get Planet to survive. Then we can worry about the compensation plan again. But the fact that Planet's still around, I look at that as an accomplishment. Thousands of projects went under because of Terra, and Planet survived, which shows its resilience. Partnership scam, working with Jump Crypto. I just mentioned that previously in this video. And again, take a look at a recent YouTube video I did. It didn't make sense. Byzantine talked about this during a prior AMA. So yes, we didn't end up doing the jump liquidity, but Byzantine had a good reason. Move on. Silent scam, because this is where I start agreeing more with this Redditor. Silent scam. In order to benefit from selling Gamma as long as possible, they went to silent mode, dropping message once in a couple of months that they work on something but not delivering, or delivering poor quality codes soon next week, tomorrow. These words are well known among the Plants community, and yes, we all know communication is horrible at Planet. It needs to be improved. Now that I'm an admin, I'm not sure much is really going to change. I'm still doing my daily videos. I was doing that before I was admin. Joe's given me the power, I guess, to run a video chat with all of you. I'm planning on August 1st or 2nd when I'm off of work, because again, like I've told you guys, is my company's going through a transition, so I'm gonna have a little bit of time off early August, and so that would be a perfect time for me to connect with all of you. I'm thinking about like 6 in the morning my time, which would be midnight New Zealand time if Joe wants to join. If not, it's impossible to get a time where everybody's happy. People have work commitments, people are asleep, whatever, but I'm leaning towards 6 a.m. my time, which is 12 o'clock UTC time on August 1st or 2nd. I'll keep you guys posted. I'm all for increased communication. Yes, I'm a direct, upfront, transparent person, so all the shadiness, lack of communication bugs me too. But I've always had a good relationship with Joe, with Byzantine, with a lot of you on Telegram. If communication was perfect with Planet, yeah, we'd have maybe $1,000 Aqua now. We'd have $1 Gamma. Who knows? Unfortunately, we have to deal with bad communication. It's a small project. Our market cap is right around $1 million. It's going to take a lot for this project to recover, but you have dedicated people like Byzantine, Joe, myself, Zeno, who I just showed, DG, Tomas, Kev. I mean, there's all sorts of names I'm seeing out there. So we'll see what the future holds. But I really don't think that the communication has been poor on purpose to scam people. That's my ultimate point of my response here, is knowing Byzantine and Joe. I think it's been poor communication in general. I'm sure, again, this is 100% speculation, but I can speculate in my own videos. Is Byzantine probably just wants to code. He doesn't want to deal with the headache of Telegram. I don't know his background, but obviously he's a really good coder. Maybe he doesn't like dealing with us on Telegram. Definitely doesn't like the negativity. Who does? The negativity would drive anybody away. So let him focus on coding. Joe's been the middleman. DG's an admin. Joe Danger's an admin. I know there's a lot of admin out there. Now I'm an admin. So if I can get increased communication with Byzantine that I can relay to all of you, of course, that would help increase morale. But in terms of this being something malicious from Byzantine to keep prices down, is something in terms of Joe being malicious. I mean, sure, sometimes the communication is cryptic. Maybe Byzantine told Joe not to share everything with us. Like I said, if Byzantine tells me stuff and then says don't share it, I'm going to honor him with that. I'm just going to give the request to him that I can at least let you know I talked to Byzantine, so you know I'm in communication with him. I'll share what he allows me to share. And I'll be as transparent as I can with all of you, as I think a lot of you just want to know Byzantine's still alive, still working on the project. Now, you want to see something released, which again, me talking about that's not going to help anybody there, is you want to see Byzantine actually release PancakeSwap v3 and auto compounding pools. So in that case, talking on Telegram, nothing I can do there, but just increasing communication, that's a high priority for me. We'll see what I can do. but probably nothing's going to change moving forward. I've already been working on these 1 video per day. Now I'm doing bonus videos, so I guess I'm increasing my communication there. And with these video chats, we'll see how the first one goes and go from there. Ownership. So I just hit the 30-minute mark. I need to start wrapping up this video. Ownership change scam. So once again, this might have to do with Byzantine taking over and hyping things up, but now we've seen a lot of things haven't changed. So broken promises, a major thing keeping Planet down. Do I think this was malicious by Byzantine? No, I think this is just Byzantine. Everybody had ambitious plans, and a lot of them haven't panned out, including Gamma. There is really no way to avoid me selling all my Gamma based on the threat of Gamma going away. And that was a case where we already went to the 2 token system. Should have we just stuck with 1 token? Probably, but we made the commitment to try 2 tokens. It didn't work. Going back to 1 token is going to be painful for a lot of us. I've lost money even selling the Gamma for what I did. Now Aqua's down big time, so it's not like I'm profiting off of you guys by converting my Gamma to Aqua. Ownership change. Byzantine had been working on Green Planet while Arthur Curry was around. I think he's great for the community. I don't look at this as a scam. In terms of dropping Gamma scam, again, I just mentioned Byzantine hasn't abandoned the project. It's going to be impossible to do a true final dump of Aqua until 2025. I have like almost 6,000 Aqua locked up. Mega Aqua Whale has almost 15,000 Aqua locked up. Overall, it's over 30,000 Aqua locked up until 2025. So in terms of this person claiming people are getting ready to do an Aqua dump, that's actually impossible just looking at the amount of Aqua locked in the locked vault. Now, there's still whatever that is, 60% of Aqua in people's wallets, or that could be easily converted from Aqua BNB to Aqua and available for sale. So could there be a massive Aqua dump coming? Sure, but I'm not going to call that a dropping Gamma and then a dropping Aqua scam. In terms of an insider scam, I don't know if this is referring to me, but in addition to post about dropping Gamma, the fake whale mentioned earlier dropped Gamma 2 weeks earlier. I did not see this 2 week ago drop. I took a look at the past 3 months. The only dumps were Mega Aqua Whale's dump and my dump. I'm not going to respond on Mega's part, but based on he said 2 weeks ago, I'm assuming maybe he's referring to my dump. As I've reiterated, Gamma is threatened. I didn't want to completely lose my $41,000 at that time. The easy way out would have been just converting that Gamma to USDT, but to keep confidence, integrity, and all that good stuff with all of you, I chose to put it in Aqua and furthermore lock it up for a year. So, I mean, yes, I knew I was going to irritate people by selling my Gamma, but a lot of you have been very pleasant with me. A lot of you have said you would have done the same thing that I did. And again, I feel like I've earned a lot of your trust by keeping my money at Planet and locking it up for a year. I don't know how much more dedication I could have shown in that situation while feeling the need to dump Gamma at that time. Now, domain scam, I mean, should have they secured the old domain? Sure, but I think by now you should know the website is app.planet.finance. Avoid the phishing websites. I don't think there's an actual domain scam out there. There might be websites pretending to be Planet, but that Planet has nothing to do with that. So now, my own thoughts, which I have enough time, 5 minutes. I guess I can read through these. So let me just share my thoughts, which I'm glad I have this written down. Feel free to go to this Reddit post and read it in more detail. I just tried to share as much as I could with you in like 40 minutes. So the post I'm responding to is obviously someone upset with Planet right now, sharing fake news to vent out of frustration. We've seen that a lot in the Telegram groups. It's probably a Telegrammer who felt the need to bash Planet on Reddit. Now, I also take requests for making videos, so if this person or other people want me to dig into a specific conspiracy, just give me some direction and I'll share my research. Just making all of these claims with no direction, I'm not going to waste my time trying to dig into the domain scam, like what went into Planet not renewing the old domains. I don't feel like wasting my time with that. If you have actual evidence they're trying to be malicious by not renewing the old domain, or trying to scam people with their new domain, share something with me. Otherwise, I'm not going to waste my time. As close to 100% of us have lost money with Planet. Obviously, you have that one person who turned $85,000 into 1.1 million. Way to go to you. But most of us are down. I choose to look at the present and moving forward. I don't just dwell on my past losses. I acknowledge the past and try to learn from the past, but I don't dwell on the past. I'm sure you made your post to discourage people from trying Planet. It's a valid post, but I wanted to share the other side of the story. So I'll be with Planet indefinitely, continuing to support, promote, invest, etc. in Planet. I just don't like the fake news here. I'm okay with venting. Okay with bringing up valid points, but there were a lot of invalid points, in my opinion, with this post. That's where I had to spend some time this morning creating this response. I will make a video summarizing all of this later. You're watching it right now. If there's anything else to add, now's the time to add. I didn't see anything else to add in terms of making this video. I'll look at the comments on this post and then see what I can add in 3 minutes, 35 seconds. Only invest what you can afford to lose. Some people have bad experiences with Planet and other projects. I've lost with Planet, but I continue to DCA, so my losses have been minimized. If Planet goes to zero, don't cry for me. I'm going to be just fine with all the Bitcoin I own. I have seen Planet turn around in the past. I haven't seen anything which makes me think Byzantine and Joe and others can't turn us around from our current situation. Are things looking bad right now? Yes. Are they irreparable? Are things impossible for Planet? I don't think so. We just need some creativity, some hard work, some luck, and we can move forward and maybe get back to all-time highs. Who knows? But take a look here. So again, even palpitation due 8534 is respectful to me. Not sure when we'll all wake up. Thanks for my comments and good luck. He's out for good. Proof is what's key, not just opinion or theories. So maybe prove some of the accusations. So thank you for that, according Giselle. No problem. First point, a guy named Jerry lost due to a bug. He could not unstake stable pair's wallet. So maybe he gave me an idea. Maybe I'll do my next video on this wallet to investigate. Okay, so at least, okay, Palpitation Dude did give me some stuff to investigate for a future video. So thank you, Palpitation Dude 8534. I will look into these. Thank you for complimenting me on this post. I am your num now and forever. So anyway, I think I'm going to shut the video off after all this. I'm tired. I need to go shoot some hoops before it gets pitch black outside. But if you've enjoyed my thoughts here on Reddit, and then if you're excited about me making future videos responding to these addresses I now have from Palpitation Due 8534, if you've enjoyed all this, please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, leave a comment on YouTube, Twitter, my other social media accounts. Gonna upload this to YouTube right now. Again, another interesting day as I hear some people are being banned from the Telegram group. It's for sure not me. I'm having trouble in banning some people. It looks like Kev maybe got his access back for that EJP, ELP, whatever I mentioned earlier. Hopefully you get access to the group again. Talking to Joe, it looks like you should be able to get back in the group, but I'm not sure. Let me know if you have further questions. I don't really know how much I can help. I don't see anything to unblock you because I don't see you in the blocked list, but whatever. But yeah, keep moving forward with Planet. I got a little bit of Bitcoin and Aqua today. Not much to affect either price. Obviously, I have no impact on the price of Bitcoin. I didn't affect the price of Aqua much today. It was a pretty small purchase, but you don't have to buy major purchases. You can just buy a little bit at a time. It all adds up. That's my strategy. Not financial advice. Do your own research. But until next video, God bless, my friends, and take care.